Okay, I hope that thing's recording. Been a while since I've made a movie. My chickens are in molt, so they don't look real great, but I thought I would let you see them getting their corn up. Now this is in the winter time, so in the winter time I feed them a thing of corn every day. Scratch is what I'm feeding them. That's what it is you get at the store. But the chickens, it's like cake and ice cream. Now you don't want to feed your chickens scratch all the time. If you do, they'll get fat on you and they won't live that long. Now I feed mine laying pellets, mini pellets they call it. I keep 2 things of laying pellets where they can eat anytime they want to. And then once a day in the wintertime, I use corn. They need the fat content in the wintertime. Summertime, I only feed them corn like once a week because they don't need it in the wintertime. And besides, if you let them eat too much of it, they'll quit eating the laying pellets. Okay, girls. Let's go get some corn. Come on. Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. What's the matter, Sam? You old troublemaker? Gilbert, get you some corn. Sam always watches me. He's afraid I'm gonna do something to his hands, I guess. But he's never real far from me anytime I'm out here in the pen. Back in his younger days, he tried to spur me a time or two, but I solved that problem by putting a foot on his butt. It didn't take him long to learn that he spurs me. If he spurs me, there's consequences. Yeah, we know you're the rooster. Now shut up. Now I have 2 roosters in here. Of course, Sam, you can tell he's the one that's crowing, and he's right there at my feet. The other one is his son, which is right straight out in front of you. You can't tell by his tail feathers because hens about peck his tail feathers out. When they go into molt, they start pecking each other. Well, their feathers start falling out, and then their neighbors help them out quite a bit. But they'll look better here. Come spring, they'll be growing their new feathers in, and they'll start looking a lot better than they do. In fact, they look a little better now. Several of them were real scraggly looking. And they're starting to look a little better. Some of them starting to get some feathers in. Some of them still like a good bit. But both the 2 roosters, see the 2 roosters right there together now. That's Sam on the left, that's the older one. And his son, which I haven't named, was on the right. He's backed off now. But his son was born in 2016, in the spring of last year. Sam was born in 2014 in the spring. So old Sam, he's come March, Sam will be 3 years old. I didn't know for sure whether or not they'd get along together, and if it had been another type breed, they probably wouldn't have. But these are the Lavender Americanas. They're rare, but they're kind of calm. They're not real aggressive, and I think that's the reason they're getting along, the two roosters together. In my daughter's pen, I put, she got some leghorns, and she had old Foggy, her older leghorn rooster, and last year we hatched off one of his sons and put in there with him, and they were good for I don't know, until they were good from, we put them in there probably in May, and they were good until about December. Then about December, the son liked to kill his daddy, took the far out of him. So we got him in another pen. Of course, Tracy's pen's got two sections, so I'm gonna be able to block it off, and I'll just put one in each side. But it depends on how aggressive they are. Like, you don't never want and a real aggressive breed, you don't never want to have two roosters of that type in there, or any kind. Because if you got one aggressive rooster, he'll kill the other one. It's just a matter of time. Well, like I say, so far we've been lucky here. Sam and his son's been getting along. Now, I had 3 roosters. The last one I made, the last film I made, little pen on your left there. I built that so I could have one purebred in there and block it off, so that all of them would be purebred and they wouldn't get mixed and mingled with all the other chickens. But I only had 3. I had 2 hens and a rooster that was in there. And then I planned on hatching a bunch more off this spring, which I may still do. But I had a possum. They got his nose under the wire at the top and got in and dropped in here at night. And he got into that pen and he killed the rooster and one of the hens. The only survivor, the reason she survived is because she was up in the 4x4 box on the roost, and he was too dumb to go up there and check and see if any other chickens in there. Of course, he couldn't get to my main body of chickens. They was in the big chicken house, and I've got an electric door on that that's set on a timer, and at like 9 o'clock at night, that door shuts electronically, and it opens up on its own. So in the mornings, so he was not able to get to the main flock. So he was just able to kill 2. But that's how come I got the door open, and I throw corn and give them plenty of room in there. But when I throw corn out, I like a big, wide variety area, so they don't fight so much. If you throw it all in one little area, they'll be fighting each other over. Oh, hush, Sam. We know you the rooster. But yeah, I'm gonna think about it. I don't know whether I'm gonna hatch off any babies for this little pen or not. I may. I've had some health problems this past year. Had 2 operations, and maybe another reason I don't do anything this spring. I don't know. If a doctor clears me and I'm okay by next month sometime, then I probably will. But if I'm still fighting this thing, then I probably won't. But anyway, I just thought I'd make you a picture. Zero in a little bit. Oh, hush, Sam. Oh, hush. What are you fussed about, hen? Sam? That's Sam. That's my main rooster. He is a mess. He's the one I had to teach the hard way not to attack me. After I put my foot on his butt 4 or 5 times and turned him 3 or 4 flips each time, he finally decided it wasn't a good idea to be messing with me. Okay guys, well, that's about all I got for now. We'll talk to you guys later.